I just love these people that have never built anything in their life and they want to tear down those that actually are trying to build something. I have this completely different view that you start with the idea that you're just going to repeatedly get rejected, you're going to be ghosted, and it's all about figuring out how to keep going with that. But there's these newbie folks, I guess, they're just really inexperienced, and they think that they're going to do something and it's going to work out and it's going to just be perfect. That's my biggest screen, almost always, is to look at people that have had a lot of hard knocks and see if they can get back up and do it again. If they have a significant level of modesty, um, it's almost my biggest screen. When you look at people that actually have done something, they pretty much will tell you that it was just this big grind the whole time, and they experienced an awful lot of ghosting, an awful lot of rejection. And the people that are very inexperienced, they emphasize how successful they will be. They emphasize the fact that that they understand these X number of different technologies. It's always the same sort of story that they're sort of hand waving. Now it's like AI, anything to do with AI. That they're experts in these particular domains, that they know all this kind of stuff. And if you've actually done anything, you realize like AI doesn't really. I mean, it's a miracle when you do it, but it's not everything. And there is an awful lot that goes on between building something and getting something to work, and when when you think you're going to be highly successful. And it's those people that emphasize success that I try to stay away from, because that's not my experience. My experience is just grinding all the time and taking steps forward and looking at your situation. One of the things that does pay off, that does help a lot, is social status. There's a whole field on that in sociology, legitimacy and status. That's actually quite big. There's very strong evidence that if you have status, what institutions you went to, what educational institutions, um, who your I don't know who your parents are, different things like that. It matters a lot, like a massive amount. Um, but if you don't have that stuff, what are you to do, right? Um, the only thing that you could do is get back up and do it again. It's realizing that it's insanity. The whole thing is insanity, and you keep going. You get back up and you do it again every day, right? It's the I know that this is insane. I know I should not be repeating yet again. I know that this doesn't feel good. I know I'm going to get rejections. I know I'm not going to get the best grades. I know that everything is not going to work out, but I get back up and I do it again. And when I do it again, I'm going to give it the best I possibly can. And it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be awfully ugly. Everything about it is not going to work out, but I'm going to get back up and do it again. And I'm going to repeat this until either A, something gives and I get a little bit better, or B, until something gives and the environment just kind of gives up and then accepts for what you're actually doing. Right? Like this is just the same repetition over and over and over again. And it's the only thing that you can do. This is the only force that you have that matters is repetition in the face of just extreme negativity and extreme ghosting, all of those things, and just repeat, 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 repeat. It's the only thing that will matter in terms of getting you from one stage to the next, regardless of how it actually feels. That's it. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.